What problems do you think MLOps in general is trying to solve, and what do you think it's doing successfully so far?
So in terms of like explaining what MLOps is, Google has a very good article on Google GCP documentation around MLOps. So I would recommend anyone who's interested in like explaining it in further technical details and understanding the pieces to check out that paper, the website. But in terms of what I can talk about MLOps, I think success, what you call out like what success that the MLOps ecosystem has solved. I don't think like success is such a relative term, but what I can say, just like coming from the DevOps background and looking into the data science workflow, I can call out that it's really, really easy to experiment with data science and start a local workflow nowadays. You get tons of tools, and the notebook ecosystem is really diverse. You get a lot of powerful exploration tools in the Jupyter Notebook ecosystem, as well as things like Streamlit and Dash, making these tooling for data science and data exploration a lot easier. So that's one of the biggest success. The second relative success I see, like not like huge, because I think there's a lot of things we can do in this part, but relative success is that deployment in the sense of dependency management and taking a model to production. So this actually MLOps benefit from DevOps directly. First of all, Docker was built to solve a lot of like software deployment, but it turned out to be a great tool for MLOps deployment as well. And especially if you deal with like Python, I don't know how if people who are not like who haven't dealt with Python dependency management, they don't understand that like Python, the dependency management is actually one of the biggest challenges of deploying a Python application, of getting it to work across different pieces of your infrastructure. And then Kubernetes, which was written for a lot more, again, DevOps, infrastructure management. Now you get it to be part of the MLOps because you see efforts like Kubeflow or Seldon that help this containerization effort to make it really easy and, well, I wouldn't call it effortless, but a lot easier and a lot more reliably easier to take the models to production before. And finally, like cloud providers also entering this space, making it really easy to host and serve models in production and do batch training. So the infrastructure part, I think I would rate like 7 out of 10 if you look at compared to systems like a DevOps deployment system where you have like Terraform and Pulumi where you can express everything in code and track and monitor. MLOps is like still there's some missing pieces, but relative success there. And I've seen really good adoption in different companies using these pieces of the ecosystem.